Hi everyone, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to do a little life reset kind of for like the new year. I have a bunch of stuff to do. I'm going to put a checklist on the screen right here. And so yeah, I've also been filming another vlog, so some of that might be in there, but like all the reset stuff will be in this portion here. And then I'll do a big reset once I get back to my apartment after the holidays, kind of like the cleaning and all of that portion. So today is just gonna be more like online resetting and like I don't know, like mindset reset, I guess. I don't know if that's what I mean, but anyways, you get the gist. This is what we have to do today. First things first, I'm going to put on my headphones so I can listen to my audiobook. Right now I'm actually listening to Iron Flame. I just started last night, so I'm not super far into it, but yeah, let's go. Okay, so I'm just going through my budget and closing out this year for what I can get to up till now, but I'll probably have to do a little bit come January. And then I'm going to pick out one of my new budget spreadsheets. So I'm just going to use the same one that I've been using the past 2 years, but I'm just going to pick a new color probably. Maybe, I don't know. We'll decide when we get there. But that's the update. Okay, so now I'm just filling out my January reset, or it's kind of like my monthly reset routine. Maybe I'll start doing some videos on these, but I feel like there's so many reset videos, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do that in the future. But right now, this is kind of my layout. I'll pop up what I kind of fill out each month on the side here. I kind of have it just like an overall reset, not specifically money, not specifically like goals and stuff. It's just kind of like all encompassing. Okay, in the checklist portion, I have plan my budget, add all expenses from the previous month, square up, which just means like if I owe Georgia money or anybody owes me money, I kind of just like deal with all of that. I do a yearly goal check-in, which I then will use that to plan my goals in the next section. And then also I have planned videos for the month, because if I have them planned out, I'm way more likely to actually stick to it rather than just try to go with the flow, because that doesn't really work. I have to plan everything. The next section is goals. It's kind of just my like layout for the goals section. And then followed by reflection on the previous month and gratitude from the previous month and my monthly favorites. So maybe I can start incorporating some pieces of those into videos. That could be kind of cool. But I did specify past month on it, so it's not like confusing, because I didn't really like having to go backwards and forwards like all January. So now it's just like my January reset will reflect on the past month, but for the January reset. So then under my progress bar, I can actually check it off and it's not just sitting in progress all the time. I just find it's easier to stick to. Okay, so this is the budget tracker that I decided to go with this year. Actually, it's the same style that I've been using the last 2 years because I created it a while ago. But this is the color I decided to go with. I have like 6 others. Maybe I'll put them on Etsy. I don't know. I did set it all up for Etsy. I just didn't bother following through. But it's just like easy to share and for my friends to make copies for everyone that uses it. So yeah, but it's pretty cool. Maybe I will release them. I don't know. We'll see. But this is the one I went with. Okay, so I just finished adding all of the important dates of like lectures and stuff that I know of at the moment for the next semester. This obviously changes with time, but I added what I could. Next on the list is make an updated research plan, but I don't think I'm going to do that today. I'm not really in the mental space for that. So we're going to skip that and we'll come back to it in January when I've talked to my supervisor about a few things. But next on the list is an electronic declutter. I've already started this, but that's what I'm kind of working simultaneously on that one. I have my external drive out so I can transfer a bunch of stuff off my computer onto there. So that's kind of running in the background. And then I'm also uploading a couple of videos just to have things scheduled and ready to go. And again, just get them off my computer. I did this a few days ago. I went through all of my photos and videos and I deleted anything I don't need anymore, or I've transferred it and already used it. So I'm gonna finish off my computer declutter right now, just kind of clean up some files that I don't need anymore. And yeah. Okay, so I finished my January reset stuff for now. I'm still gonna have to modify this a little bit in the next couple weeks, but these are my goals for the coming month. I have my January reset on the side, and then I can see my yearly goals here. So then I'm able to figure out my goals for the month to then help me get myself to my yearly goals. So my personal and wellness goals, I've got read 4 books, figure out a winter workout schedule because I did have a good one down for running in the fall, but now with skiing I kind of have to modify this, so I want to try to find something that's a good balance. Next, I think I want to resume therapy. It'll either be January, maybe February, depending on availability and stuff, but that's something I want to look into again. And then I want to meditate every day, and I do feel like this is achievable because I've done it for the past like 33 days, even though balance only says 32 days as my streak, because I lost my streak last night because I forgot to do it before midnight, but I still did it before I went to bed, so I do think doing it every day is very doable. I then want to post 1 video a week at minimum. I do have plans for some more, but at the very least I want to post 1 a week. And then I want to kind of develop a nice weekly reset routine. Again, I used to have a nice reset routine until I started having like weekends, not like regular weekends. Sometimes I go visit Aaron or he was here, and it wasn't very consistent. So I really want to work on keeping my routine even when I'm not in an environment to keep my routine. I don't know if that made sense, but like even when I go visit him, I want to be able to still do the same night routine, morning routine, things like that. And I also want to have a little bit of a weekly reset routine, but maybe I'll implement this like Monday night because I'm always home Monday night. So, oh wait, but I'm gonna have to work that out alongside my winter workout schedule. So we'll figure that out. Next, I have for my financial goals, I really want to work on mindful spending and also maybe have a little bit of a low spend month. I can't think of any like large purchases that I need to make in January, so figured it'd be nice. I don't like doing like restrictive like no spends because then the next month I just spend way too much. So I just want to be more mindful about what I'm purchasing, and that kind of plays into like both the mindful spending and the low spend month. And then for academic / professional development type things, this is like work, school, that kind of stuff. I want to finish my proposal, focus on my comprehensive exam, which kind of goes with my proposal, and then also finish my case study. That has to be a priority in the first like week or 2 back. And yeah, those are my goals. I don't think I'll share my reflection on the last month, but I did already pop up like what's in there so you guys can follow along. Same with the gratitude, and I didn't actually fill out my monthly favorites because I don't know what I want to talk about, but I might talk about that my like second part of resetting come January when I'm back in my apartment. Okay, so I'm gonna say I closed out my finances, but again, there's still another like week, 2 weeks of December left, so I didn't check it off, but technically I did what I could to now. For school, I added important dates to my calendar. I did not make an updated research plan, but we will do that in January. I did do an electronic declutter, so that brings me to other personal things. So I want to go through and clean up my Kobo. I have a bunch of books on here that I threw on there when it was like, what do they call it? Like stuff your Kindle, stuff your e-reader day. And I just went through willy-nilly, added a bunch of stuff, and I'm sure there's a lot that I'm not going to read, so I'm going to go through and delete a bunch and possibly add a couple more for vacation if there's anything that I'm like dying to read. Going along with that, I also want to clean out my TBR on the Storygraph. I just add anything somebody suggests and I don't look at it at all, like I don't think about it again. And so I think I'm going to go back through and then just kind of like remove some things that I know that I'm not going to read. And the last part was fill out January reset page, which we already did. So making some pretty good progress. Oh god, what's the quote? Oh, I just watched a movie, that's what I can know it. Like, Rome's not built in a day, so your reset doesn't have to be done in a day. And honestly, I find it better if it's spread up over time. I'll probably just film today, but I will be continuing resetting with some other parts of this just on my own time. then you're not really like rushing through and everything you're doing is more meaningful. So yeah, those are the updates. I might check in a little bit once I'm done probably my Kobo and possibly some other stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna put my headphones on while I clean up my Kobo because I'm listening to Iron Flame right now. I prefer to listen to fantasy books just because I find them like hard to read. Like, not that, like, I find if I'm reading them, they go by too slow. Even if I'm reading fast, they're not fast enough to be interesting. So I find I enjoy fantasy books much more when I listen to them. So that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little cozy time. Okay, so I finished clearing out my Kobo and everything else that I think I'm going to be able to get done for the day. I'm probably just going to spend the rest of the day editing and filming my other vlog. So I'm going to wrap it up here, but thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more reset content, some habit videos, and just a lot of other like new year, new prepping type things come January. So yeah, thanks for watching.